Uh-oh. Now we back at the OG setup. We are back in the OG setup. Um Finally got some things handled, took care of everything that needed to be taken care of. And we back, man. Feel good. I'm not gonna lie. The more comfortable setup was the other one because of the chair. But this a little bit more upright. I can actually knock out more videos in here than I can in there. So gift and a curse, but we back at the OG setup. And we back with something new. Scorpions. Never heard of the Scorpions. Never. Um it seemed to be a pretty popular group based off of the views. They, from what I saw, they didn't have an official YouTube channel, but the video that I'm watching, I want to say it was 100 million views. So we're reacting to a very popular song, and safe to say a very popular group. But let's get to it, man. Y'all know first reaction. We got to do some research so we know who we looking at and what we talking about. A German rock band. Okay, Scorpions are a German rock band formed in Hanover in 1965 by guitarist Rudolf Schenker. I hope I pronounced that right. Since the band's inception, its musical style has ranged from hard rock, heavy metal, glam metal, to soft rock. The lineup from 1978 to 1992 was the most successful incarnation of the group and included Klaus or Claes, Mean or Mine, Rudolf Schechner, Matthias Jobs or Jabs, Francis Buckles, and Herman Rarebell. I know I butchered every name just now. I'm so sorry. The band's only we'll stick with their first names. The band's only continuous member has been Schechner, although Mine or Mean has appeared on all of Scorpion's studio albums, while Jabs or Jobs has been a consistent member since 1978, and bassist Powell or Powell, I don't even want to pronounce that last name, and drummer Mikey or Mickey D have been in the band since 2003 and 2016 respectively. Okay, so we got a few moving parts. But for the most part we kind of stay consistent. They were signed to RCA, Sony, EMI Classics, Mercury, East West, Harvest, EMI, Vertigo, and Areola. Never heard of the latter, but definitely heard of RCA, Sony, EMI, Mercury. Heard of those. Spin-off of Dawn Road. Okay, so this is a spin-off group. During the mid-1970s, the guitarist Uli John Roth, who replaced Schechner's younger brother Michael, part of the lineup, the music of the Scorpions was defined as hard rock. After Roth's departure in 1978, Schechner and Mine or Mean took control of the group, giving them all the power to compose music and write lyrics. Power rock ballads. Okay. Over the next decade, the band achieved influence, approval from music critics, and significant commercial success with the albums Animal Magnetism. Okay, Animal Magnetism. Blackout Love at First Sting, the live recording, Worldwide Live, Savage Amusement, their best-selling compilation, Best of Rockers and Ballads, and Crazy World. All awarded at least platinum award in the United States. All the albums, the bands released 13 albums that were in the top 10 in Germany, one of which number one, as well as 3 consecutive albums that were in the top 10 of Billboard 200 in the United States. They have sold over 100 million records, okay, making them one of the best hard rock and heavy metal bands. Okay. All right. So we're dealing with legends. 100 million records. Again, I don't know how. I've never heard of these bands that have hundreds of millions of records sold. But we're here now. This is Still Loving You. Based off of the title, I'm expecting a ballad. Based off of the research we just did, and the song title, I'm getting ballad vibes. But I'm very eager to see this. The Scorpions. I would love to know where they got their name from. Why their name Scorpions? I'm gonna assume it's truly based off of the animal. But I would love to know why Scorpions. But we'll find that out later. But let's get into this. Definitely a ballad. Before we build up. So, for one, the first thing I notice is we are definitely in their 80s era. Clearly, I mean, just the fashion, the tights, the hair, the fits. This is definitely in their 80s run. By far, definitely. His voice. This is Michael, correct? Let me make sure I got it right. No, this is Klaus. Okay, this is Claus or Claes. Is it Claes? Hold on. Let me see something. Pronounce. I know this is so annoying. Hold on. I just, one thing that you never want to do is be
Klaus.
Klaus. I feel like such an idiot. I'm so sorry. So I know I butchered everybody's name. I'm so sorry. Klaus. Klaus. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Klaus, if you ever see this. I'm so sorry. Klaus. Okay, Klaus's voice is butter. I'm trying to think of a comparison. Nothing's really come to me right now. But his voice is beautiful, is smooth as butter. It just glides through the song. Nothing special instrumentation wise, but obviously it's a ballad. It's not meant to be. You really meant to get lost in the vocals and the lyrics, and I definitely am. It's a beautiful song. Yeah, I don't have much to say right now, but Klaus, beautiful. That was nice right there. That was nice right there. A nice smooth song. And I think I saw this was noted to be a hit. Obviously, it has 100 million views 40 years later. The song reached number 64 on Billboard Hot 100. Okay. It was most successful in Europe, reaching top 5 in several countries. Okay. On their 9th studio album, Love at First Sting, released in June 1984. Yeah, it definitely got the 80s written all over it. All over it. But I thoroughly enjoyed that. Glam metal, rock metal. Really? I could see glam metal, maybe. But I would have definitely considered that like a power ballad or a rock ballad. Definitely not hard rock. And it says it was on Universal, but when I looked on their group page, did I see Universal? I don't think I saw Universal. RCA, Sony, Mercury, Oh, well, you know what? Universal owns one of them, don't they? I'm sorry. I forgot which one Universal owns, but Universal do own one of them. Okay, so I'm just having a dumb moment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let me go back to the song. I'm still loving you. Rudolph and Klaus have writing credit. Rudolph explained it's a story about a love affair where they recognize it may be over, but let's try again. Pretty self-explanatory, straight to the point. Number 3 in France, Belgium. Number 4, Netherlands. 3 in Switzerland. 64 in the U.S. Platinum in France. That's the first time I think I ever seen that. Platinum in France. Okay. Very smooth. Very straightforward. Again, I wasn't amazed by anything. But it was a great song, you know. And I'm super fine with that. I think you know, there's very. I'm trying to think of the last time I wasn't like wowed by something. But there's nothing wrong with that. Like I thoroughly enjoyed the song, and that's how it's supposed. Like everything is supposed to wow me, y'all. So, and again, I'll let you know if I don't like it. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm still loving you. I'm all off. I'm on the wrong key and everything. But again, Klaus's voice is the standout for me. Again, nothing really wowed me instrumentation wise, but it's a ballad, so that's on purpose. I'm sure once we get deeper into their discography, we'll notice more instrumentation wise. But the song itself, thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, it's nothing really to really deep dive about. But great song. Great song. I see why it was a hit. Very consumable. Or digestible, I should say. And just vocally, you just kind of drift off into it. So, great song, great recommendation. Not mad at all. And this being my first reaction to him, you know, I will happily begin my Scorpions journey if y'all are down to for the ride. So y'all let me know what else I should check out, recommend, or request, and I'll check them out as soon as possible. But as always, and y'all let me know how y'all felt about it. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about this one. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time with the Scorpions. Peace.